Hey everybody, I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I have one real Morgan dollar in my hand, and I have a very cheap test method that you can use to find out if you have a fake coin. And I have a really expensive testing method, about, a little, probably less than $20 with my coupon code down in the description of the video, versus $800 or so right here. But I have a little story to tell you, and it involves a seller on the internet who went to a flea market and did like a live sale via these little live shows she does. Very, very cool, a lot of fun. But she found some coins in one of the live shows which I was watching, and I was telling her, don't do it. I said those are fake, but I think she thought that I was messing around a little bit. Didn't really know who I was, and then ended up purchasing them, the fake coins. And I'm going to show you that video here too. And then later reached out to me saying, hey, I didn't know that you had the YouTube channel. I bought them, and I said, they're all fake. I could tell just by looking at them on the show. And if you want, send them to me and I can prove to you, and I can show other people how to tell if a coin is fake or not, just so they can get some education out of it and hopefully not make the same mistake. So there are some, varying methods of identifying coins. There's cheap ones, there's expensive ones, and there's many, many different methods of doing it. I'm just going to show two on this video. And again, that pocket pinger, this thing right here, great little device, can be used with an app on the phone. So if you are hard of hearing, you can't hear it for yourself, the app pretty much tells you, yep, it's good, or no, it's not good. So which one do you think is the real coin out of all of these? Let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. If you want to have some fun, just put down in the comments below which one of those 5 you think is real. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Said there's old lady jewelry in here. Let's look. Some coins.
Yeah. I didn't even get to the front end. I was just working on the back.
I know what we used to do in the modified, in the sprinkler. Andy was never really used that treat.
Nicola with magnifying, huh?
Get it done.
And I know we used to try to get
How much was it? They're fake.
Free and everything.
That's right. Exactly.
How much on your coins? Three.
He don't know.
So $40.
And everybody has their own theory.
Yeah.
He said 20, so we double, so it'd be 40. All right. They're fake? Oh, you're just saying that. They don't feel or look fake at all. The reason that he doesn't tell anybody that something is real is because he sold a necklace or a bracelet that was 14 karat marked, but the guy brought it back the next week and said it wasn't real. So he said he refuses to sell it that way now. Yeah. Oh, no cartons.
All right, so if you watch that video, number 4 is my personal coin and is the only legit coin that was in my hand. I'm going to put that legit coin right here, or at least I believe it's legit. We're going to test all of these just so you can hear the difference. All right, we're going to listen to all 4 of these right here with the pocket pinger. You can use the beating stick if you want that comes with the pocket pinger. I like just doing this little flick method right here. And it's real easy to tell that was very high pitched, did not sound good. And you can see too on these coins that the people that counterfeit these try to make them look a little worn down, a little toned up right there to make them look legit, because silver will have that toning. And these were meant for circulation, so these will tend to be a little bit worn out if you get legit ones even. Seems very high pitched. Some people can't hear that, like I said. I've had many comments before on these kinds of videos where people say, I'm unable to hear that. Again, the little app that would go with your phone that would just tell you right away, not legit. Yeah, that was not good either. Very high pitched. Again, we can use this thing if we want to. You get a lot, like a deeper sound with the stick for sure. Just go ahead and use the stick from here on out. I think it's better for the video. sounds awful. Sounds very high-pitched, not good at all. This one right here, actually, this would fool a few people because it has this interesting luster to it. But you look at some of the features on this coin right here, and it just doesn't look right. But it does have that little bit of luster, and it makes it kind of, you know, at a glance go, okay, this one right here is a little bit better of a fake. A little bit better of a fake. But there's definitely some problems. If you look at some of the writing looks a little weird, a little off. There's just something about it too, something unnatural. The way it is worn down. There should be some feathers on the breast of the eagle here, and you wouldn't see, if you had that kind of wear to it, you still wouldn't see this kind of unusual toning. So it's weird. It's a weird coin. All right, here is the one legit from my collection that I believe is legit. Shoot, this video right here might prove that it's not. Man, would that be embarrassing if I was just wrong this whole time. Let's go ahead and smack this one next. And I'm smacking it right here on the rim of the coin, so I'm not doing any damage to it. Just a little hit with a soft wooden stick. Much more beautiful. We'll do that one more time. And it rings for a while. We'll go back to one of the fakes real quick just so you can hear that. Noticeable difference. Noticeable difference. Now we're going to use, so again, that was the cheap method right there, I think. I think everybody should have one of these right there in their pocket when they go out places and they're buying coins. This thing right here, super cheap, is a discount code that makes it even cheaper down in the description of this video. If you want to go ahead and use that. It doesn't benefit me if you want to use the coupon code or not, but hey, if you want to save money, then go ahead and use it. I've talked to the person who made that right there, and I said, hey, if my people want to come and get a discount, can they? And they said, yep. And they gave us that discount code to use. So I think you want to use it, but that's your choice. Anyways, here are the more expensive methods, which is the Sigma Metalytics. This is about an $800 device right there. I got it set to silver, 90% US pre-1900, which will identify the Morgan dollar based on its alloy. It should be a 90% silver alloy. I'm going to say that these are probably not. Yeah, definitely not. This bracket right here, which is showing to the right of this this bar is showing to the right of these brackets. The bar should be in the middle of those brackets if it's legit. It is not. We're going to go to the next. Again, not good. We're going to go ahead and do the next. Not good. It's to the right of those brackets. And we're going to sneak in the legit one right here next. Boom, number 4 of that whole list, which was the real one. It is good. It's in the brackets. And now we're going to go to another fake one. Now, see, to the right of the brackets. Not good. No bueno. So, I mean, if you only had 2 methods to choose from, right? You had the Sigma Metalytics and you had the Pocket Pinger. One super cheap, one super expensive. Both are telling you what's real and what's fake in this scenario. I think that the cheaper one is a great option in this particular scenario to identify the fakes. I think everybody that is messing around with coins or may get around some coins should have this right here and go ahead and get that free app. I think it's the Pocket Pinger app, or it might be the Coin Ping Test, something like that. You should be able to find it pretty easy on whatever phone type you have. But there's definitely other methods you can use. I have digital calipers right here, which are great to check the diameter and the thickness of the coins. You can tell that all of these coins right here, these fake ones, have a little bit varying thickness to them. This one right here is super thick. In comparison to the legit coin here, you can see they're all a little different. But you know, there's that test right there. You can get a digital scale on Amazon. These are pretty cheap, and these sometimes can tell you if things are good or not good. We'll just try this real quick. These coins should be about 26.73 grams. Sometimes this can be good enough to tell you a fake. Yeah, this right here would have been easy to identify that one as a fake. This is just going up a little extra right now. But a big shout out again to the seller. To, you know, send these to me, to trust me enough to do this for her and to get these out of the hobby. I'm going to actually scratch one of these up real good to try to figure out what the metal is underneath. That right there is actually pretty close. 26.73 is what it should be. So this would have fooled people right there, at least on the scale test. Go ahead and zero that out. And this is, again, the legit 26.73-ish is where it should be. That would be close enough. So the scale would put those two right there as, being, good enough, I would say. But obviously the rest of the test showed that this right here was not good. Again, should be a 90% silver alloy. Wasn't the case. We can do the magnet test on these just for fun. Oh my goodness, these are little rare earth magnets, and these are super strong magnets. Sticks a little bit. These should be diamagnetic silver. Could be some copper inside right there, which has the same properties, that diamagnetism. Kind of sticks a little bit. Kind of goes to it too. Could be a little iron alloy in there. Very, very slight. It couldn't be very much, otherwise it would stick like glue to the thing. Because iron and magnets definitely go well together. There we go. Should slide off slow, yeah. It slides off too slow. There might be a little bit of iron in that alloy of those fakes right there. Here is the legit coin. You shouldn't see it stick at all. You should see a slow roll off the coin. So you can see me just playing with it like a little hockey puck right there. And that's the way you should see a magnet move around a legit coin. Now, on the reverse, a coin that has no magnetic property, not even diamagnetism, is a titanium. This is actually a titanium round, and you can watch me put the magnet on there. I won't be able to even slide it and play around with it because it's just going to want to get off of there ASAP. Look at that. That's hard to do. Yep, it just wants to fall off. So that was just for fun. There's a little extra bonus right there. But let me dig into one of these fakes right here, just one to try to see what the color of the material is underneath this shiny layer. It should all be silver if it was legit, but I'd imagine we're going to see some coppery colors underneath here. So let's go ahead and take a moment to do that. All right, here we are getting into that coin a little bit, and I put my legit one safely back into the airtight, which I love them being in, but I don't know if you can tell the coloration being different in this light. So what I actually want to do is melt it down a little bit, just to make it a little bit more pliable, and then we'll find out exactly what's under there. But you can tell that it's not a silver color. I hope you can tell in this light. It's more of a coppery color. So let's go ahead and melt it a little bit, and so I can play with it a little bit more and really get to the bottom of what's going on inside. All right, I'm back from the workshop. I noticed this thing started trying to melt on me real quick. That might be brass inside. What do you think there, huh? Very, very unusual looking. I started trying to melt it out, and I noticed it was turning red very, very quick. So if that was copper, probably would have taken a little bit longer. Copper has a higher melting point, but it's a very yellow color. You can see right there. And that should not be the color of the inside of a Morgan dollar. It should be silver. Again, here is the silver color that it is obviously not. It should have been this all the way through. So gross, huh? Unfortunately, it is not real. You know, it breaks my heart when I think that somebody ended up buying these for their future or their family's future, and then one day somebody at one point down the line goes to sell because they need the money, and then they end up finding out the hard way that it was not legit. And that's not what I want. I want to try to get these out of the hobby as much as possible. Don't take it out on the person that didn't know any better. Many people don't realize that counterfeits out there exist. Why would people do this to other people? Because some people are jerks, and that's the way it works. Did not intend for that to rhyme, but it just happened to. If people have a problem when you're at a shop or something like that, with you testing some stuff here and there, tell them, hey, well, show me how you test. If they don't want to do it, then I don't know that I would trust them, to be honest with you. Anyways, I got to go for now. I appreciate you for watching. Appreciate the seller for trusting me enough to put these in my hand. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe, and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. A little baby manatee. Just eating away. Huh? You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.